Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Simply Maggie. If you're new here, I teach all things related to yarn, arm knitting, crochet, needle knitting. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make these little mini crochet pumpkins. You can make as many as you want, or you can just make one. But I made 10 or so, and I turned it into pumpkin garland, or bunting, as some would call it. Here's a picture of that. It turned out super cute for some, simple Thanksgiving decoration. I'm happy with how it turned out, so I figured I would share it with you guys and how I made it. So we're gonna get right into it, and I'll show you exactly what you need to make these little crochet pumpkins. Alright, so what you're gonna need to make these cute little pumpkins is some worsted weight yarn in any color that you prefer. I am using white. It's just acrylic yarn, and I'm also using this one here. It can be even thinner or a little bit thicker if you prefer, and this is just a nice camel brown color for the stem. For the crochet hook, I am using a 3.75 millimeter hook, and then you'll just need a little needle here to weave in the ends. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you want to do is create a magic loop, or some call it a cinch circle. And that's just where you take the end, you wrap it around your two fingers so that it overlaps or crisscrosses over. And then you're going to take your hook and you're going to pull the yarn through, and then you're going to chain to create this cinch circle here. The next thing you're going to do is one single crochet into this cinch circle. So it's kind of tricky to hold this out first, but you want to hold on to the circle and your working yarn at the same time. So we're going to put our needle into the cinch circle, yarn over, pull it through, and create a single crochet. The next thing that you're going to do is 4 double crochet into the center of the cinch circle. So you want to yarn over, go into the cinch circle, yarn over, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now there's 2 loops on your needle, yarn over and pull through 2. And you want to do that 3 more times. Yarn over, into the circle, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we need 2 more double crochets for a total of 4 double crochets. And you want to make sure that you're going over the tail so that at the end of this you can pull on the tail and it'll cinch the circle closed. So now that we have our single crochet, our 4 double crochet, we want to do another single crochet. So into the cinch circle, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we're going to do 4 more double crochets. So yarn over into the cinch circle, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And we'll do that 3 more times. Okay, so now that we've done those stitches into our cinch circle, we're going to go ahead and close up the circle by pulling on the tail. So pull on the tail and it'll cinch it closed just like that. So you should have a little oval shape here. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet here. Whoops. So put your needle through, pull the yarn through, and pull that right through there. So now we're going to make 2 half double crochets into the next 4 double crochets from the last round. So starting with this one right here, you can see this one. We're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull that through, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So there's 1, and we want to do 1 more into the same stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull yarn through, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that was 2 into our first, and now we want to do 2 into the next 3. All right, now we're going to do 1 slip stitch into that previous single crochet that we made in the last round. So just pull the yarn through and pull it through the loop on your needle. The next thing we're going to do is 2 half double crochets into the next 4 stitches. Yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, into that same stitch we're going to do another half double crochet. 3 more. 1, 2, 1. Whoops. I keep getting caught. This yarn keeps splitting on me. There we go. 2. And last one. 2 into this one. 1, 2. And now we're going to, you could be done here if you want to leave it this small, but I'm going to go around one more time. So we're going to slip stitch into the previous slip stitch. So insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull through the loop on your crochet hook. And we're going to do some more half double crochets. So now we want to do 2 into the next 8 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 half double crochets into the next 8 stitches. So you should end up with 16 half double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 15, 16. Then we're going to do a slip stitch into the previous slip stitch. And then we're going to do some more half double crochets. We want to do 16 more, so 2 into the next 8 stitches. So now I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch into our previous slip stitch here. Oops. Pull that up a bit. Let's take your hook, poke it through the back in this, center somewhere here, a little bit further down than your slip stitch you just did. You're going to grab that loop there, pull it through to the back. This is going to help create a little bit more of a dip in the top of the pumpkin. So pull it to the back, grab your yarn and pull it through, pull up a loop. You're going to cut your working yarn, and we're just going to make a tight knot so that that stays pulled down here at the top of the pumpkin. And just tighten that. Okay, so we have our little pumpkin, and now we want to make the stem, and it's just a very simple stem. So we're going to take our second color here. I have my camel brown. Pull that working yarn through and up. Insert your crochet hook and pull to tighten. You're going to insert the hook into wherever you want your stem on your pumpkin. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfectly in the center. Insert it, and then you're going to grab your yarn from the back, pull it through, and slip stitch into this stitch there. Now you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to slip stitch into, you're going to skip the first chain next to your hook, and you're going to slip stitch into the next 2 stitches. So into this one, and into the next one. Oops, next one. The one closest to the pumpkin. Slip stitch, and then you're going to go ahead and slip stitch into the pumpkin to attach the other end of the stem. Okay, and pull up a loop. You can cut your yarn, and you're going to create a knot. To secure that. Okay, so you have your little stem, and then in the back here we are going to, I'm going to tie these 2 strands together, the 2 brown from the tail and the working yarn. Just a little double knot there. You can weave them in if you want. I'm just going to trim them. Okay, and then this one here from the top of the pumpkin, oops, I want my needle, not my hook. I'm going to insert it into my needle, and I'm just going to weave it in through a few stitches here. So just through 3 stitches. And then the center of the pumpkin, where we cinched it closed, this is the beginning tail, from the cinch circle, I'm going to tighten that up as much as I can, and then I'm just going to make a little knot right here so it stays cinched. Okay, and then I'm going to weave it in a few stitches. Trim that up. And if you're just making one, then you are all done. It's that easy, and they're super cute. You can make as many as you want and make some garland if you want to, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'm also on Instagram, Simply Maggie Blog, at Simply Maggie Blog, and you can also go to my website, simplymaggie.com, to find links and whatnot, and that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Also, my son, Ryder, tells me that this ring looks like a chocolate coin. Just figured I'd add that in there.